here, and welcome to the first episode of the epic Arkham Horror never-ending playthrough that starts at Pack 1 and goes to the end of time! Yes, so I'm going to play this in Tabletop Simulator, and so there. But there is a problem, which is this is actually literally the first time I've ever played this game, so it's probably going to be full of mistakes. So I'm counting on you the viewer, to tell me where I'm making errors, and we can learn together until I am super awesome at this game like I am with Lord of the Rings. Shine my fingernails on my chest. So, yeah, this is that. So basically, this is in Tabletop Simulator. This mod has most of the cards. I've actually only got the first couple of sets of this. Like I've got, because it's really hard to get, it just sells out everywhere. I just can't wait anymore. I just have to try it. So I'm going to. Right. I'll see you when the setup's finished, I guess. Okay, I'm back. I have got everything set up, I believe, and we're ready to rumble. Basically, we're going to be playing on medium difficulty. So we're using standard, I guess you call it. And we're playing the first quest, The Gathering. So that's what these things are here. So this is our agendas. That's sort of like the bad deck. And this is what we're trying to test. So let's get into this. The Gathering Part 1. You and your partners have been investigating strange events taking place in your home city of Arkham, Massachusetts. Over the past few weeks, several townspeople have mysteriously gone missing. Recently, their corpses turned up in the woods, savaged and half-eaten. The police and newspapers have stated that wild animals are responsible, but you believe there is something else going on. You are gathered together at the lead investigator's home to discuss the bizarre events. Okay. And as you we've all gone to our mate's house, which is the study. So we're all in the study. You've been investigating the strange events occurring in Arkham for several days now. Your desk is covered in newspaper articles, police reports, and witness accounts. As you leap to investigate, the door to your study vanishes before your eyes, leaving behind only a solid wall. You're trapped inside your study until you can find another way out. What's going on? It is late at night. You are holed up in your study, researching the bloody disappearances that have been taking place in the region. A few hours into your research, you hear the sound of strange chanting coming from the parlor down the hall. At the same time, you hear dirt churning as if something were digging beneath the floor. Oh, not nice. Look at that image of the ghoul coming out of the floor there. Okay, so we are trapped in the study and we're unable to go anywhere. So we're going to start, we're going to make me, since I've got my name here, this will be the lead investigator. And I'm pretty sure in this game there's no turn order. Basically, you can choose whose turn it is as long as everyone has a turn. So I think I'm just going to go, unless there's a reason to change, I'm just going to go bam, 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 bam. So let's start. First thing I need to do is everyone has to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I need to top menu, disable hands. Okay, so now the way this game works, as I understand it, is every turn a doom token is placed on this card. When it gets to 3, we advance the agenda. When the agenda deck runs out, we're in trouble. Meanwhile, we have this act, and basically every time we gain a clue, we can place the clue on here. And once we have 2 times the amount of investigators, so in this case 8 clues, we complete the act, and then we flip it over and do whatever it says. Okay, so we are starting here. Just before I do, have I got anything bad in my hands? What's this? Basic weakness. That means I need to reshuffle my hand. Okay. And because I start my turn in a location, we get to flip it over. The door to the study has vanished. Okay, so this has a shroud level of 2, and it has 4 investigation. What is it? 2 by the number of investigators. So it's 6, 7, 8. 8 clues. Weird, look at that. They're kind of all stuck weird. That's better. 8 clues. And it is 8 clues to solve this. So basically this is just the introduction episode telling us how to do investigations. So one of the actions we can do in the turn is investigate. And you can do multiple actions multiple times. So you should probably try and do that. What have you got here? Nothing really for investigations. Got lots of mind. Evade. Okay, so his investigation is 2. He has an ability. You begin the game with Duke in play. Duke comes into what? I guess it goes there. Ashcan Pete deck only. Exhaust Duke, fight. Exhaust Duke, investigate. With a base investigation of 4. You may move to a location before. Oh wow, that is awesome. Okay, so he has 2. Now we know we're doing the second level, right? Like standard. So there's 1 -4 and 1 -3. But mostly it's -2. Like almost all of them go to -2. So we want to be 2 over any tests, basically. I'm going to save a camera here. And I'll save a camera here. And I'll save a camera zoomed in. Okay, so I think we're going to use Ashcan's ability. So we're just going to go flip and use Duke. Discard a card from your hand, ready an asset you control. Limit once per round. Is this an asset? It says ally. Is an ally an asset? I don't know, whatever. So, star effect, +2, ready Duke. Well, okay, well I don't think it'd have the ready Duke if it also had ready assets, right? Anyway, so I tap him. That gives me a base skill of 4, and we need 2 to beat this study. So everyone is at the same location, so we can all discard to help. Lots of lore here. We're looking at the books for investigation, by the way. Okay, so I think she's just going to go... So, that's an asset. It says asset up the top. And so Duke is an asset because it says asset up the top underneath the value there. So I can use that ability to ready him. Okay, sweet. So... Now my understanding is I can discard any of these for the symbol. So if I discard this talent, I don't get the special abilities. I only get whatever's on. So if I discard that to help him, it'll add 1. Oh, that's a fist. So if I discard this, I could discard it and it would add 1 book to his test, which I'm not going to do. Fuck it, let's just test it. Let's go. So I'm doing a test of 4. So I shuffle the chaos bag. Yunk. It's a +1. So I have a test of 5 versus 2, which means I gain a clue. Put this back in here. And then I think I'll... What have I got here? I guess for my second action, I'll play this out. What is this? An asset. It's an ally. How many allies can you have? One, I guess. There's the ally slot up the top. I don't know, I guess for my next one, I will discard a card. Let's discard that ally because I don't know what to do with him. And that readies this dude. And that is a discard a card from your hand, ready an asset you control, limit once per round, and it's a free action. So for my second action, which I've already flipped over, I'm going to do another explore at a value of 4. Yonk. It's -1, that's a 3. It's still higher than 2, so yonk. That's another clue done. And for my final action, I think I will just draw a card. Sweet, that's that. Okay, next. We've basically just got to get out of this study to begin with. So it's just sort of teaching us how to do investigations for the first thing. Okay, so spend 1. We'll play Asset Burglary. Where do I play this? Arcane, Hands, Allies, Body, Accessory. A talent. I'll stick it there, I guess. Exhaust Burglary. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, gain 3 resources. That's pretty cool. What else have we got here? We don't actually really need that at the moment. What's her investigations 3? So that's 1 to play that. And for the second one, we'll do a explore. Ooh, -3. That is a fail, which I think does nothing. And we'll just do another explore. -1. 3 minus 1 is 2. That means we pass. We get another clue token. Okay. Now we go to this guy. After you become engaged with an enemy, gain... Okay, so she doesn't have too much going on. What have we got here? Events. Gain 3 resources. Zoe Cross. Item Charm. Wow. More attacking. This is all attacking stuff. Ah, here we go. This costs 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a spell. So I guess that goes into Arcane, right? Uses 3 charges. So I'll put 3 of these on it, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Spend 1 charge to investigate. Investigate using mind instead of law. If you succeed, discover 1 additional clue at the location. If any of those symbols turn up, after the test resolves, lose all remaining actions and immediately end your turn. Ooh, that's nasty. So that's 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this as an action to gain 3 resources. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to use another action. And that means we can now do an investigate. Bonk, but we're going to use this. Let's take 1 of those charges off. And now we investigate with our mind, which is 4. And I don't think we need to do anything else. We've been doing pretty well with these things. Yonk. Oh. Well, there you go. Lucky we did all that other stuff. What does this thing do? Cultist. A cultist, -1. If you fail, take 1 horror. So that is a 4. Yeah, was it? Yeah, so that's 4 minus 1, which is 3, which is higher than 2, which means we can take 1 of these. And if I remember correctly, We also get one additional clue, so yablam. So there's 3 clues left. And my turn immediately ends. Yonk. Okay. Finally, we have this dude. What she got? When you reveal a chaos token, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Cancel the chaos token and return it to her bag. Reveal a new chaos token. Excellent. So we can basically cancel chaos tokens. And she has a base law of 3. So let's go boom and do a test. Yonk. -3. Let's discard a card. Oh wait, she has a weakness in her hand as well. You can't start the game with a weakness in your hand. Oh no, I drew it to the wrong person. Oh no. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to backpace. Yeah, there we go. So basically, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So we're gonna discard fast. We don't want to discard that. Don't want to discard that. Fight. +2. We definitely need that because she's only got +1 fight. So I like this knife as well. Okay, I'm going to discard this and draw again. 0. So that is a pass. You blam. And for her next action, what's this thing do? You may play the topmost event of your discard pile as if it was in your hand. Forced. After you play an event, place it on the bottom of your deck instead of your discard pile. Okay, and we can also play that instead for 2 question marks, right? So I'm going to pump it and draw again. Yonk. Oh, Elder Sign. Boom. What's this say? Effect +0. If Wendy's amulet is in play, you automatically succeed instead. Okay, so that's +0 instead of -2, and there's a ghoul. So that means she is 3, but I actually used this as well, so we were at 5, so that was a bit of a waste. But we do get 1 more token. Yoink! And there's only 1 more clue left. Let's do another one. Has anyone got anything to help? I guess this is going to help. Where is it? Here. Yeah, so he's going to play Unexpected Courage. A familiar name to Lord of the Rings fans. Then she's going to draw. Yablonk. Oh, shuffle. I probably didn't shuffle this. Bam. Wait, it's definitely shuffling, isn't it? I just drew the star thing twice. Let me just see if that was shuffling. So if I press R and pull, yeah, it's definitely shuffling. So I'm going to take that. Oh, let's do it one more time. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. So I got the volume off, so it's not getting recorded. Yablam! -2. So this is a base of 3, plus this says another 2. So that is 5 minus 2 is plenty, because we only need 2, so we get the last clue token. This is discarded, and this is put back in here, shuffled, and boom, that's that. So we have now completed the study. So my understanding is that it is actually an instant effect. You drop all these back in, and we flip this. You notice that the edges of the newly purchased rug are tattered and mud-stained. Finding this odd, you shift the furniture aside and pull back the rug. To your surprise, you see the door leading out of your study. You slowly turn the knob and the door swings open, revealing the hallway below. You jump through the doorway, landing on your feet on soft dirt. The door to the study slams shut above you. The smell of burning wood fills the narrow hall, intermingled with the scent of rot and decay. Put into play the hallway, the cellar, the attic, and the parlor. Discard each enemy in the study. Place each investigator in the hallway. Remove the study. Okay, so we have hallway. What does it say? Hallway, cellar, attic, parlor. Parlor, attic, cellar. Boom. So that's the end of that. Now, it is my understanding we go straight to the enemy phase, but there is no enemy. And then we go to the upkeep phase. Reset actions. I think we just click these buttons that he's made for us, except here's only one tapped. These all get reset. Well, we don't need to reset them because they're black. We'll just flip them to white next turn. Ready all exhausted card. Each investigator draws one card and gains one resource. Okay. You blam, you blam, you blam, and you blammo. Each investigator checked his hand side, discard down to 8. Well, none of us are that at 8. And that is that. That is turn 1. So, I'm ready to move along, but I'm going to save this and upload this now. I'll do more than one turn at a time as we get into it. But this, like I said, this is my first, literally, like absolutely literally my first time I've ever tried to play Arkham Horror. So I've probably made a million mistakes and I just want to hear what everyone says. Anyway, that's that. I will see you guys next time.